EVE Online's only source for news from Notoras. Notoras is the best system in New Eden for too many reasons to list. In Anomaly news, Notoras has been going through quite a drought, but praise RN Jesus. The powers that be have decided Notoras shall have a consistent Jaspet anomaly. Jaspet consists of Mexilon and Noxium, the most valuable resources in low security space. In an emergency meeting held by the local system council, a vote has passed to subsidize Jaspet ore buy orders in Notoras to stay on top of the tourism game. Notoras now has the highest buy orders for Jaspet in New Eden. In combat mechanics news, drones will now behave the same as all the other weapons systems. The Capsuleers, who have been a bag on the hip of New Eden for 10 years, are outraged. Said one local Capsuleer, and I quote, "Good. Do you have any idea how fucking boring it is to kill a drone boat that's been watching Netflix for 2 hours? Do you have any idea how embarrassing it is to bring a new Capsuleer into New Eden and have to explain to them that the target isn't even going to fight back? It's bullshit. Fuck those Capsuleers in their stupid faces, and I hope they die of black rise gonorrhea." End quote. The dynamic bounty system has been added to low security space, which is great because low security space is where Capsuleers get into fights. The bounty payouts in Tama are expected to be ridiculous. In sports news, Vero Knoll wins a Catalyst v Catalyst engagement. GT Brothers breaks onto the Notoras sports scene, putting up 4 kills in 48 hours, flying a succubus. GT Brothers puts down a Catalyst, a Coercer, a Kestrel, and another Coercer. Quake 590 reeling in 41 points for this Tengu solo kill. Monstrous. Who solos a Tengu? Quake does. Dogi caught a couple of kills in his Republic Fleet Firetail, and a 1 billion ISK Gila was lost to this small gang. Most of the tasty modules were destroyed because the loot fairy is a real bitch. It is at this point in the sports page that we see my favorite shit in the world. Miner bait. Look at these badasses right here. 3 Hulks and a Procurer and a Porpoise take down a Comet. And 4.5 hours later, that same Procurer solos a Stabber. 34 points. NL Weisses with the pound-for-pound kill of the week. Resource redistribution has brought the miners to low-sec, and I think that we, as a community, can all appreciate that. If this is any indication of what is to come, then the Notoras news is hyped. I take my hat off to the initiative. Local hero, Up Till Dawn, soloed a Comet with his Incursus, 18 points on the kill board. Tasty. Aran Enat gets absolutely robbed by the kill board. Just 1 point for punching up a weight class and soloing this Catalyst with his Tristan. You deserved better, Capsuleer. Someone finally caught that mining barge, but they had to bring a Cinnable and a Stiletto to do it. One might say they were overshipped. Quake 590 solos a Porpoise with his Draugr. It is a little hard to feel bad for this Capsuleer, as he talks to no one and never salutes in local. He must be up to no good. Joe Bane Matheon took down a Catalyst and a Venture this week, his Astero still serving him very well. And rounding out the sports page, local legend Vero Knoll takes a Coercer with his trusty Crucifier Navy issue, and a Tristan with his Navy slicer. If you are looking to learn how to PvP, I think you really need to examine Vero Null's ship choices. There's a tool for every job, and Vero's kill board might lead you to some insight as to how to hard counter lots of common targets in low-sec. And that is the news from Notoras. Are you upset because your AFK playstyle has been altered? Go tell your grandma. Maybe she will give a shit.